on the prize pool, so that would be lovely. Now, back into the game. We are going into ICARUS.
Yes, and of course, no messing around as well. Bloom, obviously, a person who has a few characters in the pocket, and when I say a few, I mean many. But this time, of course, when he's serious, he does love to bring out the Bayonetta, and it's exactly what he's been doing all through that top 8, as we've seen. And this is an interesting one, because it's going to be fully reliant, again, on quite similar to M3 and Glutamine, where, again, you just do not want to be sort of, overwhelmed by a better Bayonetta just taking to the skies, taking to the blast zones, and just kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, indeed. Whenever you're out there with Bayonetta in the face, it's always stressful, to say the least. And the problem with Orion is that with Wolf, actually, he does have a very telegraphed recovery. So if Bloom4Eva plays around, it's going to be quite hell for the French player. For now, game is even, which is quite surprising, honestly. He's been defending himself well. It's going to be a regrab. So yeah, what he's going to face now?
Yeah, that is difficult.
Again, very big mistake by him. Getting very punished accordingly by Orion. But yeah, I mean, it's a regrab. What do you expect from him?
Exactly, and it's so dangerous as well because Witch Twist does not snap to the ledge easily. So Bloom kind of actually just staying off stage so long was really just kind of to Oryon's favor. However, Bloom does even it right back up and takes that stock away, sending Oryon to the blast over on the right side there. But of course, now it's just a case of trying to get something going as well, because while Bloom kind of has to be in there to get something going, he has to literally approach. Orion can kind of just take his time, just press the neutral B button.
He just saved him, I think, here. Yeah. Now again, this is like these two players. You give them a finger, they bite off your whole arm actually, and this is what happened just there and there. Both players just made a tiny little mistake in placement, and the other one was just at their throat just to finish the job. Here, 124%, going already for the up smash. We're going to see a few back here and there, I think, on the side of the French player. Is it going to be enough? Going for an FT to take the stage control is not going to be enough, and here already Bloom4Eva expressing and trying to even the odds.
Yeah,
regrab again!
That is a regrab, but I'm actually just opting to keep the shield up. Just wait to see how Bloom would get back and then punish accordingly. But it, of course, does mean that Bloom is back on stage. Sends them up, but you know what, Running B? You gotta be careful against Wolf of all characters, because that Wolf Flash will certainly send you down and below.
Honestly, compared to the Wasps of Gluten, who weren't like 100% hit rate, we cannot be sure that the cyclists from Orion are actually at least 1% hit rate.
Yes.
He'd been doing very well with from the beginning of these brackets, and yeah, saying them one more time is kind of, again, very sexy. Here, on the other hand, a very good counter from the side of Bayonetta, going for an update into back. This is one of the BNBs, and sure, it does take the stock quite well, because after a few percent, it wouldn't have connected anymore.
Once again, Oryon just getting out of all that, but of course, Bloom just immediately ready to catch you and send you to the skies once again. Get a little more damage, but Oryon's got to keep his space, wait for his opportunity to strike, which he certainly does there with the up airs. Bloom does try to air dodge out of them, but Oryon is ready.
Yeah, Orion was ready, but there, the little misplacement wasn't enough to cover that roll in. And in the end, look at that, in one single direction, Bloom4Eva did manage to take the lead, and now he needs to get off of that ledge. How will he do it? Okay, like this, never mind.
Yeah, just nares into a shield. Honestly, it's pretty safe. You can do it. Ooh, Bloom is certainly going to have to be careful here. These two are both on last stock.
What was the size of that boot? Can we have a...
There was some spikes.
I want to run back on that. Yeah, there was some spikes. Did he launch them?
It just pokes through.
Excuse me.
My goodness. Yeah, Bloom was just not safe there. The roll into the platform. And the kick.
Wait, I'm wearing 47 shoes here. Even I couldn't reach that one.
Fully extending the leg straight upwards.
Well, I mean, we take those, but yeah.
Okay, Orion taking that first game. But, of course, it's still been very, very close.
Yeah, again, I think people are going to say I'm biased. Yes, I am.
Of course you are.
Come on, he played awesomely well there.
You have to understand, we
Going
are
back
on
onto
top
ICARUS
because we are British and we are French. And right now we have got exactly that. So
and now 1-0, already going for the first blood on the side of Orion. Love where this is going. Oh, never mind, go back. Abort mission.
Okay, sends him off to the side. Going to be getting a few more hits, but again, Orion going to make sure to get SDI straight out of all of that. Does not want to be taken off anywhere without his permission. but of course Bloom is still hunting and does get the air. Again, Bloom is always just so good at just immediately catching every option you choose.
Aye.
You're jumping? Okay, I'll jump first. Catch you with the up air. Oh, you're going to go a little bit more left? Okay, neutral air. I can extend my kick a little bit.
And this is all due to good placement as prediction from him and
Yes.
good reaction to the option of his opponent. But look at this. Every time Orion going down there, Bloom4Eva is always ready, as you were saying. Now 129%. And it's just a lot of rage, for real. Now a good hit from Orion could actually take the full stop before dying. That would be lovely. Going for a back throw here, sure, just to take the stage control. And now what are you going to do? Are you going to force a re-grab again? No, you're going to let him go back on the stage. Baiting the grab, trying to go for an update by your own Carlos. It's not going to be enough. Again, the back air back. You want to do something. You want to get that kill quickly.
Yeah, you can see Bloom is hunting for it, but he's got to be careful because Orion is determined just to make sure that I am nowhere near you right now. Does get the back throw, that's certainly going to be the stop
finally.
there. But of course, 136, Orion hanging on by a thread, one back air, but a lovely punish is going to lead into a bit more damage. Follows it into a forward tilt, sends Bloom off stage, but Bloom, of course, able to make it back. And now lands the jabs after a few forward airs, takes that stock away.
Yeah, but damage is not really done, honestly. We're not going to complain about 50%, aren't you? Now going back again. Ooh, creating the good DI out. And going again for the same option one after the other, but look at the percent going on.
Okay, and of course Bloom is just trying to scout around. He's going for these side Bs, kind of above Orion, just waiting for an opportunity. He wants to get behind him, anything just to try and find a way through. Which he does here, gets a lot of damage on the table.
Yeah, that was what he needed to get and even the odds here,
Yeah.
because it doesn't sound great. It didn't sound great at all for him. My goodness, that was a very sour spot for the dash attack, but he could just have given him more room. And this is what just what he did just afterwards, so that's perfect. 142%.
Oh,
and that's
it. That's a stop.
So many times today. Just going for the Wi-Fi trick, I want to say, because you want to roll out and then go for the back air. That's lovely. And here again, the BNB of Wolf are going to just force some percent on the side of a British player. 64 already, still counting. What are you going to do? Get back on the stage!
Oh, and that's just gonna. No, that's not gonna be it. The Wolf Bash is enough, but the Witch Time was not able to activate as Orion just stalled it out. This is looking scarier and scarier for Bloom right now. He is struggling to find this second stock, let alone the last one.
My goodness, again we talked about how he's telegraphed on the recovery. He did manage to avoid the timing that Bloom4Eva was covering that slowly. And here, good as the eye gets a very bad jab from the side of Bloom. He's going to again give some leniency for Orion to find some percent before dying.
Still not enough.
Oh my goodness, this is what a situation for Bloom here. How do you get back on the stage? He's going to know he's not going to fall in the same trick again here. Going for the grab. He's not going to good up yet. And it's going to be enough. 2-0 for the French player.
Bloom is looking. He's struggling out there. Orion is just playing out of his mind right now and Bloom just cannot find a way through.
My goodness. I love where this is going, my friend. I'm not going to curse it. I love where this is going.
But what I can say, as a humble man, as a caster, as I am loving Orion's play right now, the way he is moving about and reacting to Bloom's options is masterful. He's avoiding everything that Bloom wants to do and SDIing out at perfect times. And Bloom is just not really able to do anything. In that entire last stock there, Bloom wasn't really able to land anything.
He wasn't able to do anything, as you were saying. And I think because, again, Orion was aware of those options one after the other, was aware of what could happen, and was always spacing things out perfectly to avoid the response from Bloom4Eva. And you can see already how the difference is, like, be in front of our eyes. 2-0. Is it going to be a clean trio from Orion? Not even glittery.
Yeah, well, this is really just this storyline is shaped out before our eyes. Orion, not the player that I think people expected to be making the run of his life right now. Certainly, of course, a player of an incredible caliber. But my goodness, Bloom is saying, you know what, you got two, and I am determined to make sure you get no others, Humming Bee.
Nah, never mind. You know what, again, we on FDs was a stage selection from Bloom here, and it's not done yet, you know what. Again, Orion has been used to having an SD here and there in his run, so it's just like a Monday for him.
Of course, Bloom now just trying to get as much free damage, but the forward smash on the wrong side is not going to be enough. Orion does dive out there. Oh, the wall flash actually gets snuffed out by the up B, but it means that Bloom isn't able to recover. So an early stock, it's almost like that first one didn't matter.
And just like that, evening the odds again. What's that player? Gamers Origin represented Orion. game of the tournament for the British player.
He's going to have to dig deep here if he wants to find a way through. Does send Orion off stage again, but I think Bloom recognizes now, you know, I need something else like that witch time into the down air, dunking Orion into the block.
You know I have a good block of cards when I have this word a lot in my mouth, but god damn it, that was sexy.
That was very nice. It was very sexy. And of course, the damage hasn't stopped there as Bloom is just taking him from left to right, up into the skies. How high can we go?
Yeah, well, the sky's the limit, I guess, because 120% on the last of Orion. Yes, it's going to be quite hard, specifically when you get back into that loop here. I'll get back on the stage. Oh, not again. Good neutral B here to just get that air dodge out of the table. Is that going to be enough again? Trying to gimp him here.
Yeah.
But we saw that already a few times. This is a good counter from Bloom4Eva.
Yes.
You want to avoid it at all costs. That wasn't enough. And yes, game 3 is going for Bloom.
Bloom gets one on the board, and honestly looking very comfortable in that previous game.
Right.
While in sort of the first two, it certainly felt like Orion was kind of overwhelmed. Bloom definitely, he looked alright. He wasn't really struggling. I think there was that no real moment where I think Bloom was kind of shaky as well.
No. Again, it was very like evenish even in the first 2 games. So no, except the first one, if I may say.
Yes.
I think it was the 3-stock, was it?
It was a first.
Just wanted
Wait,
to
was
point
it
it out.
three-stock?
I think it was. Just wanted to point it out. Was it? I'm not sure. Anyway, it was rough anyway, and it was very sexy on both sides. I'm not going to like double down on this one. Let's see, it's 2-1 for now, and yeah, well, this is it going to be a reverse trio?
This is what we're going to have to find out, because Bloom is one of those players. Actually, he's a very calm individual. I feel like there's a lot of players that kind of can be in this situation of being, initially 2-0 down, and really start to panic, like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do now? But you see Bloom right now on the screen.
I think he had the same face
really
from
calm.
the beginning of this debate.
He doesn't let anything really affect him because he just knows he can make these comebacks. And whenever you speak to him as well, he is just the most calm and serene individual.
Honestly, you can't even hate him.
Yes.
He's just such a genuine, lovely person.
And so, of course, even in this position, he is quite happy to make this run. And certainly, going to Yoshi's story, though, this is an interesting choice, Hammy B.
Indeed, quite surprising. It is a choice of Orion. So what does he want to do with this platform? Because this is kind of troublesome compared to what Bloom4Eva can do with them.
Yeah, exactly, because Yoshi's story is typically a very nice stage for Bayonetta because you have that low ceiling and that platform there. So, of course, you can just take them up to the skies quite easily.
Like this, you mean? Oh,
yeah.
Never mind.
So, Orion really is going to have to SDI harder than he's ever SDI'd before because you cannot be scooped up.
Yeah, indeed. And, well, for now, again, quite even game. Reading, again, a good normal tech here with the good down smash. This is something he got us used to in the whole tournament. And I want to see it more, trying to catch a jump here by Bloom4Eva. You know he's out there for blood. He wants to end the whole, like, hype behind Orion quickly.
And, of course, there is another interesting thing about the stage as well. Obviously, Yoshi's story has the slant. And in a lot of previous games, Orion has been getting a lot of his wins from offstage situations, especially where Bloom has not been able to recover or snap to the ledge.
Indeed.
So of course, using those slants to his favour, we have already seen in that kind of previous interactions that Orion has been using down smash, of course, just angling slightly, to kind of maybe hoping to catch that sort of the witch twist falls. But however, you've got to be careful because you could be playing all of that and be playing up close and personal with Bloom, but you're up to out.
Yeah, it was a game. It was a kind of a chicken game here. Yeah. Who was going to pull the trigger first? Yes. Orion was, and Bloom4Eva was there to punish it with his own up to back here. Perfectly well done by the British player. However, for the 141%, a lot of things can actually kill for Orion if he's wary of the option that Bloom has just to gain damage like this.
That's scary. Okay,
SDI again.
Yes, lovely stuff there.
It's going to be enough though, because he needs that skill quickly now.
But of course, the scary thing is like, we were saying about how, like, okay, well, you know what? Actually,
what were you saying?
I don't think it's needed to be said anymore, Having B, if I'm quite honest. But
my dear Smart, I think that these 62% are not that much. Oh, no.
Hang on, okay.
Why do you make me lie, Blue?
I think these two players are quite determined to never let us finish a point.
Yeah, that's mean. Come on. Well, anyway, 100% ahead now for Bloom. He's pretty in there, and we've seen already how he does love to go for those counters. However, waiting again for the good tech and into up air. Just grab some percent here. They're going to punish this one. Yeah. Oh, good again. Mash from Bloom4Eva.
Okay, and it is going to be the back air, but of course it's not going to connect properly. So Orion does hang on. Now looking for those back airs, kind of just landing into them. Bloom tries to get back down. Of course, you see that as well, going for offstage punishes, but Bloom obviously going to hang on the back as well. The wall cling is very smart.
That was lovely indeed, just to get another timing on his recovery. Now, oh, okay, it's not going to be enough. Oh, and this is again
Bloom.
the same option. He had a kill before. Not going to be enough again. He's going to be through the whole stage, but he can actually grab a kill here by the back air he used a few times already. Just like now.
No, the mash out. It could have been a back throw, and I could have taken it, I think. But the back air, still not enough. But Bloom is sent off stage again, has to get back. The forward airs is enough, but the air dodge, and I think Bloom was quite ready for that.
Yeah, now going for the back. No, F throw just to get the mix up on the DI. It's not going to be enough, but look at the percent. Next hit is going to be the last one from both sides. Is it going to be off?
Yeah,
no!
it'll be that. You've got to be careful. Yeah, just a down throw to make sure that stock is gone.
That was a mix-up in a way.
Yes, yeah. But of course, Bloom is hanging on by a thread there. You can see Orion is really hoping Bloom will come to him at some point, because he's just one back throw away. He's determined not to leave that side, having me.
Yeah, we've seen already how every time he tried to initialize what happened afterwards. So, yep, like this. He could actually go for another. Oh, okay, up throw, good, should get some damage.
Okay.
And a good fair to catch it afterwards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going maybe to be the last one again for Bloom. 0% on both sides. What can Orion do to keep his advantage?
Sends him up to the skies, sends him to the sides, but it's still not enough to do much. Only 31%. Orion just trying to poke away. Gets a little bit of something going here. It is a string, but how much can Bloom do? He does catch Orion, but of course he'd already used up a few resources to get back to the stage. Sends him up to the skies, catches him again. The forward air still not going to be enough though. Not enough damage to kill yet.
No, that was a very bad landing here. Bloom4Eva always going for the safe option now, just gaining damage here and there. Even if you're running away, if you get back in there, you're going to get the rest of the string going. 130%. Ooh, that was a very proactive up smash here. Trying to punish Novo aggressive from the Wolf player. It's not going to happen. And again, damage ramping up in a matter of 10 seconds. 100% was shared.
But the up tilt does get shielded. Orion was going for a forward smash there to try and end it all, but Bloom is just going to avoid it. Does get a little bit more damage to up as well. Orion is on the hunt. He is sharking below to try and find the skill, but it is the up tilt. But again, it's still enough. Falls out at the down air as well. Orion is hanging on.
Yeah, and here the whiff of going to punish. You have finally a good fate. Where are you going? Get back on the stage. Thank you, Bloom. I guess in a way we're going to avoid the gun in a way on another 183% against 104. He's going to bait a smash or something and try to punish it. Going for nothing. He's going to be enough.
That should be it.
No, very good here by Bloom here.
Oh, and the forward airs. It's
not enough again. This is the second time it happens. He's avoiding the back here. What is he going now? Going for a nair. He's trying to gain some damage. This time he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah. Sometimes you need to call it dead. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game 5.
We have a reverse trio incoming, ladies and gentlemen, or maybe just some lore, just some flashy bus for you guys to look at, to watch in this beautiful evening of Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we are into ICARUS 4. Is it ICARUS 4? I think it is.
I think. Well, ICARUS 2020.
Oh, nicely done here. We are into Loser Summit Finals. We are going to see who between Orion, Bloom is going to join Chris and Gluttony in the remaining top 3 of this tournament. I see some of the British crew joining us here, sweating for what just happened there.
I think we are all there. We've been stationed in the side stream room, all watchers, and I know all of them will be on their feet right now because they are worried. And of course, we have gone back to Yoshi's story, and you know what? We were worried initially about this stage for Orion.
Yeah, indeed.
I think it works out.
It did work out, but yeah, in the end, he didn't have a lot of judge. Oh my goodness, that was very clean because it was like, because he just went for the down flash on the slope, he didn't get caught by Bloom4Eva here. Damage ramping on both sides. We are even now, ladies and gentlemen, on this last game of this set in Loser Semi-Finals.
Oh, Bloom does need to make a back throw. The forward smash very narrowly missing, but does send Bloom back off stage again, trying to use the down smash with the slant to get the kill. But I think Orion is fishing a little bit too hard there, trying to get the kill early. Maybe a little bit of nerves, maybe just kind of pulling the trigger, hoping for the best. But either way, Bloom is going to avoid it. Does get the throw, send Orion off stage, and you know Bloom will want to capitalize this. Does shield the wall flash, I think has now caught on to the fact that you can't really risk too much.
Yeah, indeed. And now 100% wall side, you see already how the rhythm of the game, how a bit slowed down. And a good punish here by Orion, punishing the whiff on the grab. He's going to maybe try to gain some percent here and there before dying. And this is how it begins. A little juggle of 25% trying. Oh, no, jab.
That's it.
No, very good EI and punish with the side B, perfect again by the French player. Oh, 50%. This is already a good incentive. He did manage to incentivize the advantage here. That's lovely.
Yeah. Catching the jump with the back air to take that stock away. Bloom finally evens things up, but was a little bit battered and bruised from all that free damage that Orion got. Of course, Bloom needs to get something going here, but Orion is just tapping away, trying to get a little bit. Does send Orion off stage, but only 13%. Needs to make it back safely. Does with the back air, but of course, still not actually on the platform.
There's a lot of down smash. We talked about it earlier, but Orion is fishing for something with them. Is he maybe trying to, like, I don't know, get Bloom used to them to punish them afterwards? Forcing the edge out, not managing to punish him afterwards again here. Fair here to gain some percent, 120. He may go now for those down smash he's been trying to fish up to now.
Yeah, and again, I know Bloom constantly wants to try and catch Orion up in the air. Every single time the SDI has just been enough. Both players are sent off stage, but Bloom has got to be the one trying to make it back. Orion does first. Gets a little bit more damage going. These two are quite even with each other right now, Humming B.
Indeed, we know that this is a perfect range for Bloom4Eva to go into those halfing up tilted to back here. So yeah, Bloom4Eva is slightly in the middle, I would say. Going for the back throw. No! Again, a lot of pummel, but a good mash from the side of Bloom. And this... Oh! Okay, never mind.
Oh my goodness, Bloom has been careful. And his jump smash though. Bloom kind of putting his hands up a little bit like, damn it, why did I get caught by that? Oh, Bloom, are you able to make it back? Of course, he does. It's even stock. Last stock. Game 5. It's all or nothing for both of these players.
Indeed, and now little slight advantage. No, never mind. Good phase again by Bloom4Eva to take some percents and taking the stage control. Okay, you can see already how Orion doesn't want to face it. Does want to just chill out, avoiding Bayonetta. The Bloom4Eva Bayonetta. Again, a good side.
Oh my goodness.
He's going to go back on the stage. Yes, he is, but this is very...
And the forward smash. It's not enough. Orion holds on. But he's got to get back the guns, and that is it. Orion was so close to taking it all, but in a heartbreaker end, caught by the bullets, and Bloom4Eva is moving on by a hair.